making the music, so it's just so much better to listen to because it's Jackson and Cook and Jason and Niall.
And they're awesome because like they get a whole big crowd and lots of people know who the playing are now.
And then the next time I saw them was in Cook's basement, and again they didn't have a name, it was no big deal, but we just were so impressed they could play anything.
They play wicked rock and roll.
Listen to. And another thing I like about their music is that I know some of the stuff, but a lot of the other stuff I've seen happen and they invented it, and it's so much better just because it's theirs. Oh, and I saw them jam together and we thought it was incredible.
Well, first it was Jackson and Jason jamming after school, and they realized that they could like make music, so they went over to Cook's basement where his parents were upstairs being all hush hush, and they were like, guys, this is making rock and roll and the baby low. They all belong both. Salvation our both. Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. You're full soft, you see it's only me. Still remember, the spark you breathe, when it brings onto your bed, was made in agony. So that's when black she got it down. Now it's so like the back is
Show, how was it?
The East Side Show, we were so impressed they were on a stage. We thought that they were just the best things ever to exist because they were on a stage.
There.
Yeah, my foot switch didn't work and I needed to go from clean sound to distortion for throwing Stone Solo. And it didn't work, so I had this plinky sort of like, it's supposed to go, and it went plink, 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 plink.
And the look on your face was killer.
And the look on everyone else's face was killer too.
I was friends with a bunch of people who knew Jackson.
And I was smoking buddies with Jason. Me and Jason went home after school every day and played bass and guitar. And then we met Cook and I. They came over one day. By coincidence, they played guitar and drums.
And that's about it.
And we started partying together and talking about it and saying, let's jam.
Two or 3 years took guitar lessons. Had a few good teachers. They changed. I started getting bored of it, so I just quit and playing on my own since then.
And I bought a bass and started learning, and he pressured me a lot to learn how to play properly, and I worked on it really hard and I learned. And I don't know, it's the only instrument I know how to play, but I love playing it.
That's important.
You know how to play the skin flute, though, don't
Oh, that's right.
I'd say I'd be playing about just over 2 years. And I don't know. When I was at Lakefield,
Right.
then I met Jason. When I started sort of really playing guitar, he got the bass. So then we started jamming together. Like Jason started out by jamming with, like, he didn't play bass before, so he's been like born a jammer.
I picked it up and started taking lessons for 5 years, but got bored with the lessons, so I just...
What?
Pat and I played a lot together, and we with another guy up the street, and we played for like 2 years. Every Friday and Saturday night we jammed for 3 or 4 hours solid. And then when I went to school, I played a bit in a couple bar bands there. And now that I'm back in TO, I played actually with my girlfriend's brother's.
After his extensive tour of Europe and Scandinavia.
So I picked up with the bongo players, which has really been a learning experience, nothing else. Because from my point of view, I have to play with the band, with the new bongo players. I'm not trying to slant them or anything, but they don't play with the band, they solo the whole time like this. So it's very hard. I have to go into even more of a rhythmic musician.
I don't know, I'm glad when they come and play. I think it fills out the sound of the
Bongos. Now say I play bongos and congas.
I play bongos and congas.
And what's so great about... Tell us about Zach and Lisa's stuff.
Zach and Elisa are a sweet couple, but they don't.
When Zach gets on stage, he's the mad lunatic.
Yeah, he's definitely the mad lunatic.
Well, this is what you see here is the core. This is where it
This
started.
is the core, and
Everything
then
that we have right
skin.
now. Yeah. The skin.
I'm gonna call you Blue Planet in the Skin.
Big Lee side.
I like that
as
one.
the aluminum-sided band.
Thumb that up.
Our second gig was the biggest ever. There was about 400 people. We were opening for Dizzy Spell, and we go.
Where?
And we're called Electric Shock.
We had, with Blue Planet was just like sort of the next step. And we tried to get rid of it after playing with it once. We didn't want it.
But everyone started knowing us by Blue Planet.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Do you think it's gonna stick?
Yes.
For now?
We're happy with it.
Oh yeah, what was it?
Mexicali Hot Stuff.
What?
You wanted to be called Mexicali Hot Stuff.
I don't think so. No.
And the next time they played was at the theater when they actually had the name Blue Planet.
No, they call themselves Electric Shock.
They call themselves Electric Shock.
Electric Shock. Just tell the camera where you play.
We play at the theater.
Arlington Dundas, sort of like a
It's like a starting out club, but it's like a smoke fest.
And
big
it's so
hippie
fun to play
gathering.
at that place.
It's not even a real anywhere, you know.
No, but
like
it's
a CAC.
I think the theater we've had our best shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because it's more fun.
We're so
you get involved
comfortable
with the
with the theater.
crowd. The
Yeah.
crowd is with you in it, and you're
That's
just
true. We
all
have
in
a
it
really good
together.
turnout there.
And you know, we have total
That's our
control
biggest
over
audience,
300 people,
Yeah.
and all these
That
300
feels good.
people completely 100% respond to what
See,
we put out.
to see everybody dancing to music that you've written is the best feeling in the
It
world.
is.
That's the best.
Definitely
Like
the best.
you just look across and like all the lights are on
When
you,
you're
so you
playing an
can't see a
original,
lot.
Yeah.
You just see like all these heads moving. Like you feel like you're at a show, but you're up on like a stage playing. So it's just the best feeling.
Especially when you've played an original tune more than once and people recognize it.
Yeah.
And go, wow! When they start it,
Yeah.
they know what it is.
This is another original.
Loyal following, I think.
Loyal following.
Yeah, we like
Scrounge the $5 every time.
a
or
core of
whatever.
about 50 people who will always
Of
come.
which we see none most times.
Yeah.
So we're really grateful.
People, like, some people gave me tickets and I didn't know them. And it was for Blue Planet. And I was just like, cool. Well, I'll be there. But I didn't know about it. You know, I'd never seen the tickets before. And
It's nice to see your name in Now magazine too.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I find it quite entertaining and I enjoy the music and I think they're very talented lads.
I think Pat's and my parents probably put up with the most of those.
I'd
This
say
is where
so.
we jam. This is where we jam. It really can change their day. You know, tonight,
they're great about
tonight
it.
they went out for a couple hours to accommodate us, and but by no means does that diminish their appreciation. They come out to almost every show.
It's a big source of pride, I guess, for all of the parents to see their sons performing
And daughters or
and
whoever.
daughters.
my mom is totally, blatantly, outright honest. And every place she's seen us play twice at a bar. And both times she said that I was totally shit and we were out of tune and it wasn't that good, but I made her be
What was that,
honest.
Strangers in the
Strattingers and the Marquee, and so my parents are proud that I'm doing it, but they don't think that it's any special thing. They're very critical, and sometimes they don't make me feel too great. They encourage me to do it, but when it comes to constructive criticism, they pelt my head.
They beat me.
And I quite enjoy the music myself.
They like it. I mean, a lot of times, like the new reggae song we play,
Do the reggae one.
my dad comes in and he's like, "Do the reggae one."
Like their original stuff the best altogether just because it's theirs. Like,
Because
when
when they play it, they're so into it.
Yeah, Jackson brings it up, or somebody brings it up while
Somebody
we're
brings a
jamming,
lick in.
and then it just like it all comes
It
together.
evolves.
Everybody
And then-
puts in their own.
Then we say, okay, it's
piece.
time for a chorus or a bridge or whatever.
Yeah, and just
We all chip in.
that from Michael Hedges, by the way.
You took it right from him? Or?
No, just the style of the harmonic.
Don't tell me that. With the bongo players, the original's a lot of fun.
I like the original.
The original, the song, the original.
I agree. The original is favorite. Yeah, the original is the absolute best.
You get to boogie around while these guys are doing the drum solo.
Jason. You
I
didn't
got
get
it.
it from playing to an African bongo.
I was listening to, it was actually a Mickey Hart album, and I heard this bass riff, and I sort of took it out, and then I moved it around, changed it, and wrote a bridge, and then we played it, and it sounded good.
I like some covers and I like some originals, and I hate some covers and I hate some originals.
I love
I don't know, sometimes we play a song called Red House, and that's my favorite to play because I just get to feel the blues go through my veins. Lead till you bleed.
Well, Nye and I have been playing together, so we were probably like, we've gotten all we can get out of each other so far, because like, you know, we know our idiosyncrasies and our, like, the rhythms and stuff. But since Jackson and Jason have joined, like, I used to be just all like rhythm and stuff. I didn't know how to play lead or anything, so Jackson's just been introducing me to that and stuff, so.
And because Cooks and I are such a good rhythm section, I've been learning how to keep a steady beat.
And still trying, we might add. Yeah, so everybody's feeding off everybody right now. It's just, we're all in progress.
But I'm hungry still.
Which is probably why we have such a chemistry, is that we all do. One person's not like, you know, one really talented. We all sort of feed off each other at the same level.
I like Shana. I like seeing them make mistakes. Like when they make mistakes and then they look at each other and they laugh and then they start.
What about Day Tripper?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah!
Fuck that. That was so shit.
Fuck off.
It wasn't that bad. Have you heard the tape?
Yeah, it was
You
cool.
guys should play Quiz's Garden.
No, these guys take it away from me.
Oh,
I have it in my pocket.
You guys should play
Hey, Steph, let's play right now. Come on.
Let's go down right now.
Where are you going? That's not it.
Yes, it is. I swear. Go try it. God, you get your dog on.
I think you should play tunes that everybody knows.
That's what I think.
No, I think we should play original stuff.
I think tunes, covers that everybody know and originals. Yeah, give me 3 steps everyone knows.
Not. Like who?
More so than Eagles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so. Like, half the people I
People
know.
think A Needle in the Spoon is an original. I've talked to about 5 people and they say, that's Skinner? Oh my god, I thought that was your guys.
What tune?
Needle. Like so many
Conflicts.
Well, conflicts that happen all the time. I mean, there's little conflicts. Sometimes, you know, the tension in the basement is so... like, I'll get pissed off with someone will get pissed off with me, and the volumes won't be, like, equal, and shit happens. And usually we keep it to ourselves when we're pissed off and have conflicts.
My parents, I don't know, they wish I'd do more homework and stuff.
They make you vacuum instead of coming to jam. Jason's late for most jams because he has to vacuum.
I'm not calling the kettle black.
How often have I been late? Like once?
No, like a lot.
Like once.
We have a serious motivation problem with a half of our band. The problem lies more with Jackson.
What?
Tell him to be here
AWOL
at
Jackson.
12 and it's 2. He's on a different zone.
He's got Zoe.
A lot of the times though, fitting in a jam can be something of an effort.
Yeah.
I remember there was a party here once, and we wanted to jam, but Mal hadn't seen his girlfriend in so long, and me and Jason, I don't know about Cookie, he was sort of neutral, but me and Jason were like, I want to play, and I was like, sorry. And there was a whole bunch of people down there, and we wanted to play, but, you know, sometimes our love lives get in the way of our musical lives completely. But that comes first. It is a competition.
Which one comes first?
Well, it depends. But
Usually by the time all the conflicts are solved, we're all pretty happy with the end result, so I mean, that's why.
Yeah, well, it's being on stage. You know, once we get on stage, forget the conflicts, we're just having a good time.
I used to sit at home every night and listen to Hendrix and press play and rewind until I got that certain little lick in there, and then I'd go to the next song and learn that. I used to spend hours every night learning Jimi Hendrix solos and stuff.
Well, as a guitarist, my main influence probably Pete Townsend from the Who. I've always thought that Hendrix and Stevie Ray were a little out of my league. So, I don't know. They're starting to influence me, but not as much as Pete.
Since the bongo players, they've introduced me to African drums and Mickey Hart, things like that.
As a whole band, I guess this is top minus Skinner. And those were some of the bands we covered.
I'd probably say Drunk Stones because I'm so comfortable with it now, and you can just play it without thinking about it, and it all comes out so smooth, and it's a lot of fun to play.
we aren't that far, and we didn't think we'd get this far.
We're pleased with our
We didn't even
progress.
think we'd be able to put a few songs together.
I don't think so.
We've earned our
We'd be
Yeah.
working.
Well, by the same time, we're not that far. I mean, we're still
No.
very underground.
That's all, folks.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.